Go.
Welcome to the PSAT 8-9 administration. This test will focus on what you've already been learning throughout school. It gives you a chance to see where you might need to improve in high school. If you're using printed directions that are translated, open the booklet now to follow along as I give instructions. That is none of you. Before we begin, I'm going to read some regulations and instructions. Please listen carefully and hold any questions until I ask for them. For today's test, you may use only the number 2 pencil that is provided for you. Please raise your hand if your pencil breaks or you need another one for any reason. All students need to have an equal opportunity to show their skills and knowledge on this test. For this reason, there are some rules to follow. You will be dismissed from the test if you do any of the following: giving or receiving any help, looking through the test booklet when you're not supposed to be, working on the wrong section, marking answers after time is called, sharing test questions, attempting to remove test materials, using or possessing any other unauthorized testing aids, eating or drinking during the test when it's not allowed, causing a disturbance, or leaving the room. Does anyone have any questions about any of those? You can raise them. Teacher, you can pause this video to answer them. Moving on. At this time, if you have a phone or any other electronic device in your possession, it needs to be turned off and put away. Keep your number 2 pencils, any drinks or snacks, your calculator if you brought one, any extra batteries, anything like that on your desk. Everything else needs to be put away. Any electronic device that is not turned in or packed away on the side of the room may be collected from you. Make sure your cell phones are put away and turned off. Now we're going to prepare to start the test. Remove everything from your desk except for your number 2 pencil and the calculator. Place any drinks or snacks or an extra calculator underneath your desk. Please sit quietly while I take a look around and make sure everyone has an acceptable calculator. Teachers, any calculator at this point will be acceptable. Just walk around, see who has one, who doesn't have one, provide calculators for those that do not have them. You can pause the video to do that. You may not share or exchange calculators. If you don't have one, we will provide one for you. You will not need the calculators until a later section. Now I'm going to give each one of you your answer sheet. Raise your hand if you haven't filled one out. If you have not filled out an answer sheet at this point, it's okay. We're going to give you a blank one. Fill it out as you can. If your answer sheet has your correct name and other information filled out on it, or if you have a label with correct information, please sit quietly for a few moments while I direct other students to fill out the required fields. We're going to have students fill out fields on their own time. Okay. Now I'm going to give you your test booklets. When you receive your test book, do not open it. Turn your test book over and read the back cover. It has important information about the test and how to properly mark your answers. So at this time, teachers, pause this video, hand out the test book, and have students read the back. Print your name, the school's number and name, and this room's number or name clearly on the back of your test book. If you are testing with a flash drive, which none of you are, please look up when you are finished. So once again, print your name, the school's number, 059795, teachers can write it on the board, and this room's number or name clearly on the back of your test book, and wait. Now turn to the back of your answer sheet. Your answer sheet, or page 7 if you're using large block answer sheet, which none of you are. Find fields A and B on the back of your answer sheets. Copy the form code and test ID exactly as they appear on the back of your test book into fields A and B on your answer sheet. For field A, please also fill in the appropriate bubbles, and please look up when you're finished. This is very important. On the back of your test booklet, there are 2 numbers you need. You need the form code and the test ID. If you don't write these on the back of your answer sheet and fill in the bubbles, it won't know how to grade your test book. So once again, on the back of your test booklet, find the form code and test ID and fill it in on the back of your answer sheet now. Teachers, please pause and make sure all the students do this. Take a moment to ensure that the form code, test ID, and if applicable, test book serial number fields are completed correctly. It is critical that you enter the correct codes on your answer sheet, otherwise you may not receive your scores. Now please find the certification statement on the back of your answer sheet. By signing the statement, you are agreeing not to share any test content with anyone through any means, including but not limited to email, text messages, internet posts, or other use of the internet. Doing so may result in score cancellation or other possible sanctions. These conditions are spelled out in the PSAT 8-9 student guide. Okay, so you are reading on the back of your answer sheet, reading the certification, and signing. Please put your calculators under your desk. You won't need them for this section. During the test, keep your answer sheet and the test book flat on your desk. If you find something wrong with your answer sheet or test book, such as missing page, raise your hand at any time. I'll walk around the room to check your progress. I'll also keep the official time for the test, the teacher will, and I'll let you know periodically how much time you have left in the section. You may use the test book for scratch work, but you must mark your answers on the answer sheet unless you are approved to mark them in your test book. After time has been called, you may not transfer answers from your test book to your answer sheet or fill in empty bubbles. If you have any questions about testing procedures, please ask them now. I will not be able to answer questions during the time section of the test. Any questions, teachers, you can pause and find out. Remember, if your answer sheet needs to be completed, you weren't here when we did it, it's okay. Start the test with everyone else. We'll give you time to fill in the answer sheet. No problem. All right. Good luck. Next video will be on section 1.